want to see happen. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go short just to show you that price is going to push lower. I'm going for another entry here, guys. And I'm looking for price to, let me see here. I'm looking for price to come in to test. Let's see, 26.5. Let's do that. Okay. I'm taking another short, and this is on a pullback right here. I'm going short again. Okay, because I'm pretty sure price is going to test this area. Price could come down here. It's rejecting that resistance area, that same area where there was supply at before, right? So more likely, it's going to come down here to the first level of support. And if it comes down to the first level of support and break through that, we can keep pushing below. But be mindful, we have areas of support down here. We got here, price pushed up, pull back, forming a level. Price pushed up, pull back, forming a level. Boom, we already hit the first area, the first contract, right? All right. Now price can bounce right here because we're hitting a swing. We're hitting a swing level. I mean, we're hitting an area of high volume area. I'm trying to say. Come on. I'm gonna go ahead and take this trade out right here because price is hitting that area, and I don't want it to pull back on me. So let's go ahead and get filled here. There we go. Got filled. See that? I'm pretty sure price is. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike, and you guys already know what I do. I day trade the Emini S&P 500 futures every single day. This is my live recorded session of my today's session. Will be trading this particular market. I can trade in any particular market. Doesn't matter. Once you know how to trade, you know how to trade. What I mean that once you know and are able to read market analysis, meaning understand what the market is trying to do and follow price action to mark and identify levels you can trade. Okay, that's the key. Maybe you're a beginner, this is your first time watching one of my videos, or intermediate trader, or experienced or advanced. Doesn't really matter. We all learn from others. What I'm trying to say, we all pick up certain things as far as perfecting or making things better as we go along in our trading. And this is something that overnight I just didn't learn, guys. It took me many years to get to where I'm at today. Coupled with and following, tidbits of information that I've learned from personal research, maybe, or going back and learning from other individuals as well. Meaning watching videos, just like you guys may do. You guys are probably scouring the internet or scouring YouTube, looking for videos how to learn price action. How to identify key levels. How to look for supply demand areas. Those type of things. I mean, those are all good. Bullet points or good key points to be able to in your learning process of learning how to trade is what I'm trying to say, guys. So we all start from somewhere, and we all have to build up upon that to be able to get to where we want to be, and ultimately that's profiting and making money in the market, right? Okay. So before I get started here, I want to thank everyone who has already subscribed to the channel. Thank you guys, as I always do. Thank you for liking the videos and joining here, joining the team, joining me in my day trading sessions and watching me. I'm sure you guys are watching because it's probably helpful. You possibly maybe we're comparing my levels to your levels, or trying to see what, understand why I trade the way I do, or why I trade particular levels, whatever the case is. But either way, thank you. Even if you found this video today and somehow, some way, thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. And if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I don't have anything to sell. I'm an open book. I like for people to, learn from other individuals, whatever the case is. I picked up tidbits and pieces here and there along the way in my venture of learning how to trade from other individuals. I was watching videos, watching videos maybe from some other traders online, like you guys may be doing. But also I did a lot of reading and research, and I had a family member, someone that was actually traded a little bit different than the way I trade, as far as, they do more swing and position trading. But, I kind of learned their technique and picked up on techniques of other individuals and kind of merged them together in a sense. And once you do that and you find something that works for you, then you're going to stick with it. That's just bottom line. But if you are a subscriber, watch the video here, go back and watch some other videos, guys. You may find something that's helpful to you. informative, and I'm pretty sure you will. So thank you for joining today. If you're going to, if you become a subscriber today, I thank you. I really appreciate you joining in and watching this session here. And without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump in the video because I can keep rambling on about whatever the case may be. I want to go ahead and get into the session and today's topic because I am a little late today. It is 10 o'clock right now, and I need to go ahead and get started here. So we always look back, as I always do. You guys know I look back at the prior day. Sorry, the prior day. I mean, nothing different. Just stepping up. Pushing higher. We must have hit some level above us right here, and price is bounced. So right now we have a high. Well, this was yesterday's high. Yesterday's high was at 45.32. Today's high is sitting here pretty much at 45.28. So basically, the market is kind of in a wedge right now, moving sideways. So overnight, the market pushed down and it pushed down to 45.10 area. So let me take a look. So yesterday, this was yesterday, but price pushed up here yesterday and came back and tested this level right here, and then it pushed higher into yesterday's session, and then we pulled back to this level right here and kind of moved sideways from that area there, and then finally price broke last night. It came up here. There must be a level sitting right here. Something stopping price right there, and price rejected, pushed back down and test this low here within this swing level, okay? And then it finally broke that low right there and pushed lower. So actually we're rejecting still out of the swing level right here, okay? So we're still rejecting out of the area of support right there, and more than likely what's going to happen is price is going to, let's see, I'm going long. 28, 25. Okay, and price can pull back. I am going long, guys, but 28. I'm gonna do something like this right here. Let's see, 28, 25. Yeah. Okay. I'm in this trade long. Price can pull back. I'm looking for price to come up and test the highs again up here. Okay, because price came back down to this area of support right here. It is not so far wanting to break down and break through this swing level here. I mean, the swing to the upside right here. Price pushed up here and formed the swing right here. So far, it's not wanting to break to the downside here and break through this swing. So it's done tested this area. Like, here's a swing level. Pushed up, pulled back, pushed higher. It tested this level right here, okay? Then it pushed up, came back, and let's see. Tested this area again, guys. The same support area. So let's see. Hopefully we get a push to the upside and price is going to hit our profit target area. Let me take a look here. Okay. Well, okay, so price pushed up here, pulled back, pushed higher, and it came back and tested this area right here. So let me see one thing. Okay. Yep, price is bouncing this area right here. We should get filled on this trade. Price pushed up, back. It's going to need to take out this area right here at 45.27.5. All right. Now I can get a pullback. Price is pulling back to this area right here. So we'll see what happens. I'm expecting it's going to push up. I'm not saying it can't pull back before it's going to push up though. So that's what I'm basically trying to say. It can pull back before pushing up, but I'm looking for price to possibly to at least come back and test the highs, guys, up here. Let's see. 26.50. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see where we're at. I was looking at 12 range chart, guys. I forgot you guys can't see the chart traders see the trade going on. So, all right. Um, and I'm not sure how you guys trade or how you've been trading in the past or strategy you guys are using. I'm sure, we've all learned different things and maybe taught different ways. Um, so, but there is something that is very important in learning and trading, and that is clearly understanding supply and demand areas. And supply and demand areas are areas where um, it's let's see, hold on a minute, guys. Let's see if we get filled here. Come on. Okay, we got filled on the first contract. There we go. There we go. Come on. Let's drop this down and go ahead and get filled. Come on, baby. Pull them back, right? All right. Come on. There we go. Oh, all right. So there we go. Okay, I think price is going to come up here and at least test the 28.5 area, or somewhere between 27.5 to 28.5, somewhere around there, somewhere in this area right here towards the high. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what I was getting ready to say here in a second. Just give me 1 second, guys. Today's the 21st of October, so we are in, today's Thursday, okay? Okay, so today, so far, our first trade, we're up 17 ticks, got it? All right. So supply and demand areas. Okay, I want to talk about that. I'm going to talk about that a little bit in this video because it's a heavy topic. It's a major item or area to talk about when trading, because you have to understand, this is the ultimate thing. You have to understand what the market is trying to do, what it's trying to achieve. And when I say the market, understand what the big players of the market, the banks, their institutions, what are they really trying to do? These are the big players that have the money to push and drive the market. We don't as retail traders, unless you are, have hundreds of millions of dollars that you're trading with, or millions of dollars that you're trading with in the market every day, whatever the case is. Maybe you're pushing the market a little bit. But the big players, guys, so basically, there are supply and demand areas that are basically formed, developed in the market, whatever the case is. And these are areas that are driven based off of key levels, So key levels like this level right here being right here, the swing level to the upside. All right, so we see that this level here, if you go back and look at the chart, you may have to go back and take a look at like maybe further back, maybe on a 60-minute chart. But this level was a level that broke to the upside and took out a level in the past. If you were to look to the left, somewhere way back on your chart, probably maybe the beginning of September, this level took out a swing level that was moving to the downside. This level right here, as it was moving to the upside, this level right here, it took out a swing level to the upside. To the downside, excuse me. So when it moved to the upside and took out a level way back, probably some time ago, we can go back and take a look at that. That level that was moving to the downside, on its move up, price came back to that level, right? So that told you that was a confirmed level right there. Price rejected off of that, right? Now when price rejected off of that and pushed higher, guys, we already have an area of liquidity. There's an area of demand sitting right here. And actually, when price pushed up, pulled back, and pushed higher, we have an area of supply sitting up here now. So what's going to happen? All right, so when price gets up there, this area price rejected it right here. This was an area where it's a level up there. Price is rejected from a level, but price moved down at some point to the downside. It's come back, retraced back to it. It's rejecting that area now. Now, once price rejects and moves away from it, you got an area of supply sitting under there now. So when price comes down here to this level, we know at some point price is going to come back up here and test this area, because there's money in the market sitting there. And those big players in the market want to come back up there and get that money. and possibly stop those traders out, collect it, and then move, boom, move the market the opposite direction. So when they want to come back, when they go back up here to hit this area up here where there's liquidity sitting at the area of supply, they want to grab that money. There's liquidity sitting down here from this move, okay? This move, where price pull down, came here and bounced here. Now there's liquidity sitting here. So when they get up here and hit this area of liquidity, they're going to come back down here and grab this area of liquidity where there's money sitting at. That's how the market moves, guys. You got to understand, be able to read the market analysis, understand what the market's trying to do. And the market is driven by big money, big money. So that's all it is. It's a game of understanding the concept of the money flow in the market. You know, the money flow. Money's left when the price pushed up here and came back to this level right here, and then price moved away from this area, pushing back to the upside. Money was left right here. Money meaning that there was an initial buying that took place here. Price pushed up, pulled back. More buyers stepped into the market. Okay, more buying. So now there's a bank of money, a pool of money sitting right there. Boom, the market goes back up here, hit this area of liquidity. It's going to come back here and grab this as well. It's simple as that. That's how you spot good trading levels. That's how you spot areas of supply and demand. Areas of supply and demand are just resting areas in the market where there's money sitting in that the big players are going to drive force back down to with lots of contracts, put on heavy trades to get back to the area of liquidity and grab that money and stop traders out. Okay? So if you don't understand about supply and demand areas, I highly suggest that you learn about them because, you know, it's a big concept. It's a big concept to understand when trading because that's the driving force in the market. So now what's going to happen here? All right. So more than likely, price is probably going to try to probably push back down here. I'm not saying I don't know when 100%. It could happen today. Price could continue pushing higher, but what I'm trying to say is this right here. The market's come down here, tested it here, okay? Push back up. All right, tested this area that was up here at supply. Push back down. It broke to this low, right? Broke to this low on the way down. All right, came back down to the swing level. When price rejected out of this area and pushed higher, now there's another area of liquidity sitting right here, another area of demand sitting right here that the market is probably going to, the big players in the market are probably going to want to drive force back down to this area to get that money back, to pick that money back up, okay? So I hope that makes sense to you guys. And that's just how to spot areas of, you know, liquidity or good trading levels. Like when you see something like this happen, price pushed up, pull back, push higher, you notice, and you know that this is a level, okay? It is a level. To me, definitely is a level because this was a level that took out, okay? This swing to the upside was a level that took out a swing way over here somewhere that was moving to the downside. And you have to go back in your chart and find that area, okay? And then mark that level there, all right? Boom, once you've confirmed that that's a level and price comes back to that, meaning price pushed up, pushed lower, pull back, pushed higher, taking out that swing that was moving to the downside, taking it out on its way up, okay? And now you've identified, boom, this is a level. Let's see what happens when price comes back to it. When price comes back to it, wait for that failure rejection, right? Once it fails and rejects that area and pushes high, you know this is an area of demand now. And you know at some point price is going to come back down to it, okay? I hope you guys understand that. You know, if you don't, you know, send me an email. I'll kind of try to help you understand it a little more maybe, but I think I've kind of beat it to death here talking about it over and over and over. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. And sometimes, hey, sometimes you have to hear it multiple times. You know, like you may not understand it the first time around, and you kind of gotta. We kind of learn. Everybody learns a little different. You know, some people learn that may have understood what I said real quick. Maybe got experience. Those are beginners, maybe don't quite understand, oh, what is supply? What is demand? Let me study that as well. I'll find out. That's how you learn. You got to learn, you know, start putting the pieces of the puzzle together. Maybe you got half the puzzle put together and you got to still put some more pieces together, and then it comes together. Trust me, it will. You know, somebody told me a long time ago, when you see it and it clicks, one day when it does click, you're going to see the whole picture as a whole. And that's the big thing. Seeing the whole picture as a whole and understanding market analysis, what drives the market, first of all. That's I don't know if there's a part of a book out there. What drives the market? If not, then that's a good topic for a book. You know, what drives the market? You know, the key concepts, the key elements that cause the market to push and pull. You know, they always talk about the bulls and the bears. Yeah, I mean, it's driving force. It's money. That's all that drives the market, guys, is money. So, And once you understand that whole concept and the puzzle comes together, then you understand completely how to trade the right way, okay? So let's wait and see what happens. All right, so let's see what happens here. The market it came up to pretty much 28, so price is hitting that area up here. Let's come back to the same area up here again. So when price pull back right here, it tested this area. Like I told you, it was hitting that area of supply. And the market came down here. Um, yeah, so it's coming back up to this area again. Now price can reject out of this area, guys. Again, it can reject this area here and push to the downside. So let me see here. Okay, let's see what happens here. Yeah, let's blow this up a little bit. Market's moving kind of. Haven't had much activity since the market opened up, to be honest with you. Not at all. Hmm. Yeah, let me wait and see what's going to happen, guys. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, the market still it's not doing too much. I mean, we got the VPOC right below us, so we have to be careful with that area too. But it is going up there. It's already pushed up there and tested that area of resistance sitting up here. So so far, when we pushed up here, pull back, push up higher, price pull back here. It's having it has it's see, that's why I have this rectangle mark right here because I've already identified prices struggling to push through this area right here. Um, and if it can't push through here, then it could possibly push the downside. And we are in a channel to the downside right now. I'll draw that channel so you guys can see. Draw. Give me 1 second. Trying to. Okay. It's a little channel, if you guys can see this, to the downside. This is a price push down here, push back, pull back. It came back down here and took out this low right here, right? So it pushed down, taking this low out. So we are stair stepping now. Now we have a low. Well, right here we had a low, a higher, excuse me, a lower high, a lower low, price pull back, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we're stair stepping down, and it's just a pullback into this swing area right here. Okay, the price is having a hard time taking out. All right, once it got back to the tops here, so far we haven't closed below yet, but we are kind of looking out at the tops. Price can continue pushing higher here and close above, which will give us a formation of a swing to the upside here. But if this candle closes red to the downside, I'm going to take a short entry trade here. So we'll see what happens here. And I'll explain that trade. If it closes to the downside, the market can continue pushing higher here. So we'll see. Um, right now we're getting some rejection from the tops here. Back at there's a swing level sitting back. Um, this is an area where there's, you know, additional selling at. That's what I'm trying to say. When price rejected this area here. Okay, price pushed down. It's pulling back to this area again. So far, we're getting some more rejection, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, I'm short. All right, and I'm going to take the short trade down to. I'll put the first contract. Ooh, I'll put the first contract here. Okay, let's see, 27.50. Okay, so I am short now, and I'll explain this trade to you. Um, I'm in with two contracts. I'm expecting the price to come down at least to 27 and a half, 27 and a quarter, and maybe down here to this level right here at 45.26 area, 45.25 and three quarters. So I am early on the trade. I will say that. Um, but price should push lower. Okay. I'll put a contract right here just as a safety net. The price does pull back, but I'm pretty sure it's going to push lower. It's got some areas to fill right here. Right here in a small area to come back down to this little swing level right here, or to the swing level here in the 12 range. So I'm pretty sure hopefully we'll get filled here. I do want to be kind of particular and careful about this area right here, 27 and a half. Okay, so we should get filled in this area. Tell you what, on the safe side, I'll put this contract right here. Okay, so hopefully we get filled here. Market's moving kind of slow, but this is an area where prices, came back up and tested an area of resistance. It was a resistance area here. So price is pulling back now. I think we should get a, you see this congestion right here? Price rotating right here, where some more a buy-in took place right here. This is the area I'm expecting price to pull or move, to basically retrace back to. So this is a push up here, pull back, and price pushing higher, looking out at the tops at resistance, and it should come back down and fill this area right here back down to the area of support. So, and we'll see what happens here. Guys, I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So you see, we got filled in that trade, right? Okay. So it's just an understanding of being able to read the market, guys, in situations like this. So let me explain to you what happened. As I stated earlier, remember that's why I had that rectangle mark here. That's an area right here. There's an area of um, resistance right here. Okay. When that, and let's look at that. Okay. I'll show it to you. This area right here. We're talking about 45.32 area. So where is that area bouncing off of? This area right here. Okay, we're bouncing off of this swing area right here from September the 7th, looks like. Okay, so over a month ago. So that's an area of resistance. Price pull back to that area. Okay, on a retracement, form of liquidity. Okay, an area of supply. Price pushes down. Okay, pushes down, it's coming back up, retracing, testing this area here. It did not close above this area here to form a swing to the upside. It wicked out. When price wicks out like that, I'll look for the candle to close below it at the same area of resistance, meaning it can't push any higher, struggle. When that red candle closed below right here, I took the short, guys. Just basically, I'm taking the short back down to an area of support right here, which this is an actual level. So price could come down here to this area right here and bounce and push higher. So, but that's how you trade and looking at areas of supply demand, support resistance areas, and those zones to know, where to primarily trade at. Okay. So, what will the market do now? It's kind of hard to say. We can actually push higher. Price, rejects out of this area of support right here. And this is a high volume area, guys. So be close, pay close attention to this area because price may come down here to 45.25 and then reject and push higher. So, but that's why I took that trade from the tops right here. Rejection, okay, failure. All right. So, do we get the actual W setup? Well, let's see. Excuse me, not W, but M setup on to go short here. Well, we kind of did. Retracement, push down, pull back, boom, close right. When price pull back to the area of the M, excuse me, that red candle right there closes short. Closes below. Take a short. If you took a trade right here on right here at 45.30, right on the close of that red candle, from there to there, that's 2 points right there. And you're taking, if you follow that instruction there, if you follow that plan there, doing that strategy, M formation, price moves away from the M, pulls back to the M at the close of the candle here. All right, take your short. You're taking the trade on the pullback to the M structure above the high volume area. So that's your confirmation. Remember how I always say take a trade if you're going short, from the top end of a high volume area. Don't wait till price gets down here to the bottom try to go short. By then you done missed the move, okay? Because when price gets down to the lower end of a volume area, say for instance, it's going to want to try to pull back to the mean or pull back a little higher than that. So when you're taking a trade from the top on a rejection or pullback, it's going to want to trade down to the lower end of it, okay? It's kind of common sense, kind of logical understanding, but you got to understand the concept of why, and then once you grasp that, then you'll see it every single time. It may take a little time, guys. That's all I'm trying to say. But I don't want to keep, so I'm taking 2 good solid trades today. So market is not moving at a fast pace, and that's the ES. I mean, that's how the S&P 500 kind of moves. Some days you get better movement, and then some days it'll be kind of sluggish, but you just got to be patient. So I'm just going to leave you guys with this information that I've talked about in the video today, and that's just primarily how to spot areas of supply and demand and waiting for or support and resistance. Primarily supply and demand. You got to be able to see those areas where supply sits at, where demand sits at, and you can trade around those areas there to get a good get into a good trade. So. And that's what I did. So when price rejected out of this area right here and couldn't push any lower, well, we know that price is going to come back up here and test the highs more than likely, right? The highs being right here. All right, so you got to be able to see that. You got to be able to know. So is there a possibility that price could push lower? Yeah, price could actually come down here and test the lows again down here. It could definitely do so, right? Okay, but what do we want to see happen? I'll tell you what. I'm going to go short just to show you that price is going to push lower. I'm going for another entry here, guys. And I'm looking for price to, let me see here. I'm looking for price to come in to test. Let's see, 26.5. Let's do that. Okay. Taking another short, and this is on a pullback right here. I'm going short again. Okay, because I'm pretty sure price is going to test this area. Price could come down here. It's rejecting that resistance area, that same area where there was supply at before, right? So more than likely, it's going to come down here to the first level of support. And if it comes down to the first level of support and break through that, we can keep pushing below. But be mindful, we have areas of support down here. We got here, price pushed up, pull back, forming a level. Price pushed up, pull back, forming a level. Boom, we already hit the first contract, right? All right. Now price could bounce right here because we're hitting a swing. We're hitting a swing level. When we're hitting an area of high volume area. I'm trying to say. Come on. I'm gonna go ahead and take this trade out right here because price is hitting that area, and I don't want it to pull back on me. So let's go ahead and get filled here. There we go. Got filled. See that? I'm pretty sure price is bouncing in this high volume area. So when you see price come down to a high volume area where there's a level sit resting at, it can push a little lower. It can actually come on down here to, it could actually come on right here. I'm sorry. It could actually come down here right here where price is at now, 26.5, 26.75. So price is hitting that high volume area. When you take a trade and price comes down and it's hitting against the high volume area, and you're in profit, take your profit because price is going to bounce off that high volume area. I'm telling you guys. Okay. So 3 successful trades. Okay. Pay attention throughout the day if you're currently trading right now. Let's see if price is going to come back down here and test the lows down here. Okay. Because it's bouncing, it's rejecting from that area of resistance where there was liquidity sitting at again. Prior to. When price retraced back to this area right here, so price pushed down, pull back to that area of resistance, rejection. Is it going to come down here and test this area down here where there is demand sitting at now? I think it may. Let's just wait and see, but it could reject. So try not to take your trades if you're going short from the tops and going long from the bottoms. Try not to trade in the middle right here of a leg because that's when you're going to get caught up and make a mistake. So be mindful. Stay safe in the market, guys. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please take the time to go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you found the video informative. And go back and take a look at some of my other prior videos where I day trade. This is my live day trading recording that I posted my channel. I probably try to do this every single day. Guys, if you've already subscribed, thank you. I'm grateful for you doing so. And if you like the video, please go ahead and drop me a like, guys. I appreciate it. Stay safe in the market, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Okay, guys, I wanted to just kind of step back into this recording here. I took another short entry, and I want to show you that right now I've got two contracts on. One contract has already been filled, and that's roughly about 4 or 5 points on that first contract. I'm looking for price to possibly come down to this area here. So what I don't want to see happen is for price to actually come back and stop me out. Well, not stop me out, but um, let's see. So I'm going to place a stop at break, possibly break even, guys. We'll see what happens here, but I wanted to kind of add into this recording here because I noticed after I got out of the last trade where I was able to get back into another trade. So um, and I wanted to show you guys this trade. So I took my entry at 23 and a half. I put another contract back up here, which didn't get filled because price kept pushing lower. But I entered on two contracts, and we are in this swing area now to the upside. This swing right here where price pushed up, pull back, and push higher. Price needs to, let's see, is it taking this area here out? Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let me take a look, guys. Give me a second here. Pushed up here, pull back, and then push higher, retraced. Okay. So, excuse me. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay. Yeah, right here, the swing. Price pushed up, pull back, and then push higher. Um, Took this area here out. There's a swing right here. So there's a swing here, price pushed up, pull back, made a swing here, pull back, made another swing here to the upside. So it took out this area here at 22 and a half. Okay. 22 and a half is right here. It tested that area there. So I am going to lock my stop right here. Believe. Let's see. Yeah, right there. Price could pull back. Um, Let me see here. Yeah, it could hit us right here. I'm gonna give it one more tick to breathe there. But that way I can actually take profit on the second contract and not just break even if it comes back. But I think we're going to probably get a push on. We possibly could, but prices in this area here. I said, remember what I said about trading within a swing. So if price stops me out right here, at least I locked in a point on this last contract here. So, but that first contract there, we're talking about. Yeah, I did pretty well on that first contract when I entered the market. So let's see, guys, because I mentioned that there is demand down here, which price could come down here, but it's got to break through these areas of these levels here to push further down. Um, so price did clear this area here, 22 and a quarter. Yeah, it could pull back to this area right here. It definitely can. And then it's going to have to take out this area right here at 45.17 and three quarters if it wants to push lower, and it hasn't taken that area out yet. So it's bouncing within this swing right here. Okay, so we could, let me see. Hmm. Yeah, we can pull back. We can pull back to this area. Price is pulling back to. See, it just came up there. So it may stop my trade right here, and that's fine because at least I took some profit. Okay. But this swing to the downside right here, the swing, pull back, swing, it took out this little level, right? Took this level here to this level that was moving to the upside right here. When it moved down, it pushed down, pulled back. Okay, this level right here is what took out this level right here. So price can pull back to this area right here and stop me out right here. But that's fine. If it stops me out, I'm still in profit. So I did the first contract we did well on, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna take this out right here. Don't need that. But I just wanted to add in or add on to the video here. We'll probably get stopped right here because this is a retracement area right here. Yeah, this is a retracement area. So price probably stop us right here. Either way, like I said, we take profit. And price is around the V-pot too. So we're bouncing around this area here. So, okay. Now if it pushes lower, that'd be nice. Maybe we'll go ahead and push on down and get the test. The test that I'm looking for less than 40, 14, 45, 14 and 3/4. Okay. Yeah. So down here in this area here, but price has got to break through this level here, and then it's got to break. Let's see. It's got to break through this area here. So we have some areas of congestion or some areas of, um, you know, thick levels. Price moving sideways here, so these could be areas where price reject out of and push higher. So locked into the trade going short, and hopefully we can get filled here, and if price come down here, we'll see. So I'm gonna let this trade run out, guys. I'm gonna step away from the computer. Let's see what happens. I hope we get filled down here. If not, either way, hey, I still take profit, right? So one contract already locked in, took profit on. Now I'm just waiting to see if we get filled here. If not, still take profit at a point. Okay, be back. Okay, so price may stop us out here now. Let's see. On that, right? So this may stop us here. There we go. We got stopped out. Okay, so either way, still took profit, you know. Um, hasn't quite come down here to 40, 45, 14 and a half yet, or 45, uh, 45, 15 and 3/4. So that's fine. Around the VPOC, and we expect some rejection. But I just want to add this into the video, guys. And yeah, have a great day. See you guys in the next video.